everybody. Today we're going to be talking some more about the letter Q, and we're going to learn how to write the letter Q. I'm going to post the Starfall activity on the website so you all can actually do it yourself. But we're going to start out, we're going to talk a little bit more about this letter. What is the name of this letter? I just said it if you were listening. This is the letter Q, and Q says qu. Q says qu. Let's say that together. Q says qu. Q says qu. We're going to read a story about the letter Q. Q is a consonant. The only sound it makes is that qu sound. And Q is good friends with U. Almost any time you see Q at the beginning of a word, U will be right next to it. So I want you to listen while I read my Q book and see what other qu sounds you hear, or what words you hear that begin with that sound. And then we're going to learn how to write Q. Little Q had a box. She said, "I will fill my box." She found quilts. Lots of quilts, quilts, quilts. Guess where she put them? She filled her box with quilts. She found one more quilt. The box was full, so little Q wrapped the quilt around herself. "I can be a queen," she said. Then little Q met a real queen. "If you want to be a real queen, you must have a crown," said the queen. So little Q found quarters. Lots and lots of quarters. Can you count how many quarters? Little Q took the quarters to the store. Little Q bought a crown. The two queens played. Little Q found a quart of milk and some quince jam. "Let's have supper," she said. Then little Q said, "It is late. Let's go to bed." "A queen must have a queen's bed," said the queen. Little Q looked for more quarters so she could buy a queen's bed, but she could not find any more quarters. So she said, "I will make a queen's bed with my box of quilts." Little Q made a lovely bed. "Now let's go to bed," she said. But the queen did not want to go to bed, so they quarreled. Until 9:15. Then the queen was so tired of quarreling that she quit. She jumped into bed with little Q, and they both went to sleep. More words with little Q. Quartet, question mark, quotation marks, a quiz, a porcupine has quills, a quail, a Quaker, quince, and 5 babies born at the same time are called quintuplets. All right, we're going to learn how to write the letter Q. So you need to get your Q writing page out of your packet and get your name on the top. Put my name on mine. After you get your name on there, I want you to put your pencil down and just look and listen for a minute, okay? I'm going to show you how to write Q. Uppercase Q goes big curve C, keep going, little slant like a kickstand. Watch me do that again. Big curve C, keep going, little slant like a kickstand. A kickstand on a bicycle. All right, let's look at lowercase q. Now, you'll see a lowercase q written some different ways. Sometimes it has a little tail, a little curve on it. Sometimes it doesn't. But the important thing to remember is it's kind of the opposite of P. P has a stick on this side, doesn't it? Q has a stick and a tail sometimes on the other side. All right, so watch me do lowercase q. It goes around like a C, down, hook right. Watch me do that again. Around like a C, down, hook right. Pick up your pencil and let's trace these upper and lowercase, this big Q at the top together. Uppercase Q goes big curve C, keep going, little slant like a kickstand. Let's do lowercase q. Around like a C, down, hook right. All right, we're going to do the row of uppercase Q's, then lowercase, then we're going to do them in a pattern. Now, just like any other writing pages, if you need to stop and catch up, you can do that. But I'm going to kind of keep moving. So if you need to stop so you can finish up a row, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. Let's do uppercase Q's together. We're going to go big curve C, keep going, little slant like a kickstand. Big curve C, keep going, little slant like a kickstand. Big curve C, keep going, little slant like a kickstand. Alright, then we're going to come down and make some uppercase Q's on our own. Big curve C, keep going, little slant like a kickstand. Big curve C, keep going, little slant like a kickstand. Alright, if you need to hit pause and finish up your uppercase Q's, you can do that. I'm going to keep going for my lowercase Q's. Lowercase Q stays under the middle line, and it's also a bottom dropper. That stick and that hook come down past the bottom line. So you're going to curve like a C, down, hook right. Curve like a C, down, hook right. Curve like a C, down, hook right. Around like a C, down, hook right. We're going to come down and make some lowercase Q's on our own. We're going to start under that middle line. Going to go around like a C, down, hook right. Around like a C, down, hook right. Notice how when I go down past the bottom line to make my hook underneath. I also don't pick up my pencil once I start. You can do this all in one motion. Around like a C, down, hook right. Around like a C, down, hook right. Alright, the last thing we're going to do at the bottom line is the pattern. We're going to trace in a pattern, and then we're going to write on our own in a pattern. So we're going to go big curve C, keep going, slant like a kickstand. Round like a C, down, hook right. So uppercase, then lowercase Q, uppercase Q, lowercase Q. And then we're going to make a row of them on our own. We're going to do an uppercase, big curve C, keep going, little slant like a kickstand. Around like a C, down, hook right. When you are done with this row of Q's on your own, you can go back up to the top and color your queen. And you can also finish up any rows you need to, okay? And this is our last alphabet letter. Tomorrow we're going to start kind of reviewing all the letters we've learned, kind of talking about the letters all together. And then next week, we'll start going back over one letter a day just to make sure we really have them good and stuck in our brains, okay? I'll see you then.